New York Times now has it at 95% chance that Donald Trump is going to be
at
president.
11, 5
Love it.
still had it at 50-50. It's now 37.
North Carolina has been called. It goes to Donald Trump.
Love it.
And Wisconsin and Michigan still leaning red.
Love it.
I don't know what CNN is doing, but I bet if you turn into their live coverage now, they're all very hushed tones. Okay, now reporting for Wisconsin still going to Donald Trump. Nobody's saying, hey, we're going to war. Nobody's saying, hey, oh my God, this is a monumental, grotesque failure of the Democratic Party that every single person at the DNC should be fired because they're not that animated. They don't care. Oh, I'm a news actor. What does it say in the prompter? Let me read the goddamn prompter. I get paid for this. Am I still getting $10 million a year? Great. Let me read the goddamn prompter. So TikTok, okay? So, okay, hang on to your 68-year-old audience. Okay, but the younger people have no interest in Wolf Blitzer reading anything to them. No interest at all. Script. We're gonna murder you. Okay, we're gonna end you. We're gonna finish you. She can still win. Yes, it's only a 5% chance now.
Right.
She can still win.
She can still
in order
win.
To do so, she has to win Wisconsin and Michigan, which we previously thought was not an issue.
Not gonna do it.
It is an issue now.
The big winner tonight seems to be marijuana, though, and that's a good thing because we need something to ease the pain. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do as soon as I get home tonight.
Look, you know what's still possible? My exact prediction: she wins Virginia, Pennsylvania, Colorado, and she pulls out New Hampshire, and
right.
Wisconsin and Michigan. In which case, that would be the exact 272 that I predicted ahead of time.
Fox has called Wisconsin for Trump.
Really?
Well, that's that.
If Fox is right,
Sure.
first of all, this I'm not going for, okay? We're going to rebuild the Democratic Party to a point where they're going to be afraid of us.
But there's still tens of millions of Americans who wanted nothing more than a guy who wasn't just endorsed by the KKK, but fucking earned that endorsement. He worked for that endorsement.
And this.
Another absolute freaking lie, folks. The lies that emanate from the verbal diarrhea of these so-called political pundits of progressivism from the Young Turks, which I call the Young Jerks, with their head jerk leader, Cenk the Cenk Uygur. I mean, and then Isadora Bella or Isadora Bella or whatever the heck his name is, John Isadora Bella, John, I'm going to ring my ding-a-ling Delor Bella. I mean, to say that he was working for the endorsement of the KKK is the amount of gaslighting that these people do and did and continue to do so, even today in 2024, is absolutely shameful. But they have no shame. They have absolutely none whatsoever. They will continually lie to the audience, spin things, the narrative that they want, and that is why that they are literally losing subscribers and market share with their YouTube shows. They can't even get huge numbers of live stream people. Now, I know they've got millions of subscribers, and we're just a small channel right now. That's perfectly fine. We're going to grow, but we're going to grow by telling the truth. And we're going to basically tell you, absolutely, we are conservatives. We are America first. We are and were and always will be for President Donald Trump. Anyways, let's continue and try to see what other horse crap and manure these guys try to shovel at us.
Sexism is so deep. The sexism is worse than the racism because you see black men being exterminated on the streets and you still have a black man in the White House. A lot of people are going to get their asses whooped behind this. They think these are the people of color from the 50s. You can't roll up on us like you used to roll up on us before.
So the one thing I think Hillary Clinton had right in this election was her comment about the basket of deplorables. Of course, the one thing that the press heaped all sorts of criticism on, like how dare she.
college white men, so even college white men, and this, to me, these are the guys who should be particularly ashamed. 54-39, because they knew better.
For
Right, they knew better.
college-educated white men.
Because the only thing Clinton wins is college white women, 51-45. But even that. So what's staggering is non-college white women.
The women who are college-educated.
Non-college white women.
They're smart.
62-34.
Absolutely.
28 points for non-college
We're
women.
socialized to hate each other. Like, if you pay attention to the
Good
women,
for these women.
We are what? The majority. We have the power. But the kind
We
of
got
hate
the
that this
power.
woman has gotten just because she's a woman, and I'm not trying to create excuses for her actions that have been questionable. I'm just saying simply on the fact that she is a woman, she is losing, and it's because she's a woman.
Yeah, because she's a losing woman. She's a loser.
Underperformed Obama with blacks, that was expected, and Hispanics.
Oh my God,
Clinton
really?
only won 88% of the black vote. Exit polls in 2012 had Obama at 93. She's at 65% among Latinos, and Obama won 71%.
Only 65%. Only 65%. Look, everybody let down everybody today. Okay, let's just keep it real.
Everybody let down everybody. Are those light-skinned Hispanics? Are they white supremacists there? Cenk the jank? And then you have some, I guess what, if I called her Latina, she'd be all upset. How dare you call me Latina? I call me Latinx. Because that's what progressivism is all about. And when you ask Latinos and when you ask Hispanics and you say, you know, what do you think of Latinx? They go, poo. We spit on Latinx. We spit on that term. We don't like that term. They hate that term. They think it's derogatory. They think it's insulting. But people had, you know, the young jerks and this Hispanic Latino woman who casts herself as the, you know-it-all, everything woman of the left. Yeah, she'd love to be called Latinx. Well, good, I'll call her Latinx. She's still a loser. She still picked a losing candidate, and she picked a woman who's a loser. A big-time loser. The only reason that Hillary Clinton ever won any elections were the ones in which the Democrats were in such huge numbers, like in New York City, like 40-1. That's how she became the senator there, and only because of her husband, a man. It's not a single thing that Hillary Clinton did, not a single thing that she did on her own that she could say was done with anything in terms of her expertise or anything like that. Anytime she tried to do anything it was an abject failure. Look at her thing when she got Secretary of State. She was appointed to that, had no credentials whatsoever. What? First Lady? She was the wife of Bill Clinton, so now she gets to become Secretary of State? But that's how the Democrats do it, folks. They don't pick the people based on their expertise, based on their knowledge, based on their experience of any kind. No. It's all non-meritocracy. It's all based on intersectional politics. She was a woman. She's a wife of the president, First Lady. Oh, she'd be perfect for Secretary of State. Oh, she'd be perfect for President of the United States because she was First Lady. And she was solidly rejected.
Real on that, but at the same time, Latinos, what have you done?
No, thank you, Latinos.
5%. So for the Latinos who voted for Trump, well, if he kicks out any of your family members, this is Clinton headquarters?
That looks like it.
Yeah, I can't wait for this fucking speech. Yeah, sorry I let you down.
Can I jump in for a second on that? So I went outside to take a breather, have a beer, and now I'm back and I'm fired up, okay? Yes, we have the internet, but it takes a significant time or a significant amount of time and resources to sit there and research all the issues on your own.
Call the electorate
stupid. I have no
stupid.
respect for women who voted for Trump.
Good,
okay?
we have no respect for you.
I think so poorly of them.
I
and the
think
reason
poorly of
why
you.
Is because look, I don't think that you're a single issue voter. I just think you're dumb.
I think you're stupid.
You're fucking dumb.
I think you're a
I'm
retard.
losing my mind tonight because of how stupid the majority of the country is.
Well, they just basically are
As a Latino
stupid
woman,
like
I
you
tell
are.
I've heard it over and over again in my family. There's no way a woman can run the country. Really? We're in a household where we are raising a large percentage of the country as single mothers. We have to budget money that we don't have. We raise people that go get post-secondary educations. How is it that we cannot run a country? I don't respect women, specifically who voted for a man who is going to be on trial for sexually assaulting a child.
They don't respect you either.
Like, let's talk about
Here goes.
grown-ass women who, because what did Dave Chappelle say?
I
Well,
think that charge has got dropped. I mean, I think she's not going to pursue it.
I'm sure she's not.
Oh,
but what
no,
I'm
he's
saying,
not going on trial for that. Not now.
Yeah. Another thing we're done with today is the era of politeness.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Oh, you've been real polite.
progressives, Don't listen to the Democratic Party who tell you to neuter yourself and be fucking polite. Okay? No. The progressives are. We're not going to be polite anymore. You know
You've
what
been
we're gonna
polite
do?
so far?
Something that the DNC has cock-blocked this entire fucking time. We're gonna
Really?
fight back. The era
Oh,
of politeness for the progressives is over.
wow.
When it comes to poor white people, I'm going to quote my friend Matt Kazam and say, look, I got my own problem. You know, I can't be, I mean, this is, they're the group
Can you
that,
think about me for 1 minute?
No, you're on your own. They are the people who I've said continuously, they get what they deserve.
Hey, look, man, you got to give us power, man. Because without money, we don't have power. Let's
Oh.
just keep it real. So if,
Please give us money.
let's go on a barn burner tour through the red states, man. Let's go talk to them. Let's wake them up. Hey.
Yeah, wake 'em
in
up.
Whatever language they understand, and you want to get.
We're gonna
beginning,
listen to you. Yeah, right.
A little rough verbally, right? And get them a little angry. They'll show up to a rally. They'll show up, right? And the brakes are off now. Okay.
Oh, the brakes
So,
are
like,
off.
Hey, you know, before I'm worried about asking you guys to become members and get independent media. I'm not worried about it at all anymore. You got to join. If you don't join, how can we fight back?
Founders were slave owners who died when they were 40. Like they're not,
Here we
they
go.
weren't so they weren't
Here we
such
go. The
geniuses.
founders.
And
They
in
weren't
4
geniuses,
years,
no.
When we hopefully beat him with I don't know who. Maybe Hillary Clinton could run again. It's her turn. It's her turn.
And so
Again, folks, this face here, says it all. And again, more lies. They just couldn't believe what was going on election night. And in order to make themselves feel good, they continued the lies, continued the gaslighting, continued literally throwing, the kerosene onto the fire of lies. The verbal diarrhea that was being basically, thrown up in terms of why Trump was winning. They went after the demographics of the people that voted for Trump. You talk about being racist, about being bigoted, about being phobic. These people here at the Young Turks displayed the utmost racism, the utmost bigotry, the utmost just shamefulness in turn. Women, they went after women, basically telling women are just absolutely stupid, idiotic, moronic retards. This is what was coming out of the mouths of progressives like Anna Kasparian and the Latinx idiot lady that was sitting on the dais along with Cenk the Cenk and the other jerks at the Young Turks, spouting off her stupidity, her moronicity, her idiocy, her retardedness, her racism towards women, her bigoted feelings towards women. That's what she was doing. These people have no shame. They were attacking their own. And then they say that it was the Republicans and the conservatives that do that. Donald Trump does that. Do these guys ever even look into an effing mirror? Unbelievably, these guys the chutzpah, the temerity that they have to have. They don't have any, folks. They don't have any shame. They don't have nothing at all. All they have are just lies that they keep regurgitating over and over and over again. Anyways, we appreciate you taking the time to watch. You've been watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. These are just great to revisit, folks. Great to revisit because it just reminds us of what was happening on that day that just sort of gave it back to those people that thought they had it in the bag for Hillary, the idiot Clinton. And instead, it was Trump, the master, who won, as we all predicted prior to the event. Anyways, we appreciate you taking our time to watch. You've been watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I've been your host. My name is Dr. Nasir. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, like, share, and follow us. Check out our video links above and below. My final thought is always, when you're right, you're right. And when you're left, you're wrong. Until next time, folks, take care and stay safe.